Yes, I'm muted. Glorious. So let... I'm sorry, chat. Thanks for that meta. So, RedxWings against HulkSMASH. Off meta against off meta. Let's speedrun this. Coastals will be fun to see on this map. Not directly meta, but that's something we expect from Mr. HulkSMASH. Triple Royal Engineer from RedxWings with MG. Also really, really interesting choice there. Only taking up Node for tier 1.
Heavy machine gun has been deployed for you.
Royal Engineer pushing off the coastal. Second coastal is coming in. We have no take yet from HulkSMASH. So no supporting MG42 or Grenadiers or anything else. Maybe a sniper would be fun. Sniper is not really a unit that we see. But maybe with coastals you can make something happen. Since there is no dingo, and I don't think we will see a dingo, sniper might be an option. Obviously, like I said, highly unlikely, but I would love to see it. And now we can see the weakness of the Vickers, or of overall MGs in the middle area, due to the abundance of green cover. It's hard to get suppression. MG gets outflanked and forced off. Flank side is in firm hand of RedxWings. Might get the wipe there if he chases.
Under enemy control.
And Pioneer gets wiped. First victory there for sure for RedxWings. We have a 4th coastal on the field. We have infantry company now coming up. So tier 1 is on the way. Capping power is... HulkSMASH should have better capping power with 4 coastals, right? MG unit is not a real capping unit. But at the moment it's relatively even. Not even relatively, it is even. Map, but VP are under HulkSMASH control. The triple cap is broken though. Jesus, this Vickers took forever to suppress. Coastal will be forced off. Coastal will be forced off. Coastal, yeah, here we go. That was so much damage that could have been easily avoided by a retreat on time. We have, in the meantime, any interesting tags? Yeah, here we go. Platoon command post is coming up for RedxWings. Humber is a little bit off, so it will take some time. We have the Wizard of the Coast is on the field, Mr. Artillery Officer. I think HulkSMASH is playing a dangerous game there. So much infantry, getting no Panzer Grenadier Company. AT might be late. However, RedxWings has not the best map control at the moment, so Humber will be delayed. So RedxWings, so maybe the heavy infantry build order will work out there. We have heal on the way from RedxWings, so this means Humber timing is not an option anymore. We have Indian artillery now being picked. I think obviously he needs heal desperately, but I think Humber would have been more important there.
Gurkha rifles have been made available.
Gurkha on the field and second MGs on the way. Gurkhas with Thompsons. It's interesting. Normally we see them with the Bren.
Threatening a victory point.
But with Warcry, Thompsons might be really, really good there. If RedxWings can get the ammo together, HulkSMASH has a pretty good grasp on the map. He has the majority of the map under his control and everything else cutted. So it's not looking particularly good at the moment for RedxWings. We have a 251 on the way for HulkSMASH. Will it be a Stummel? We will see. So the infantry advantage, yeah, definitely translated into a cap advantage for sure. Damn, HulkSMASH even has enough manpower to get an
arming for combat now. Deploy
MG42.
when ready.
I think he saw the heal due to the road engineers being full HP. So he's felt confident does he not need 80 ASAP. Meanwhile, we have RedxWings still feeling the need for an AT gun, so he's building one. We have Stummel on the way. It will force off the MG over here, the FKMG.
Anti-tank crews
80 guns on the field.
for orders.
So far, 80 guns have a poor track record in the tournament.
Gurkha rifle
So let's
section
see
ready
if
and
in
waiting.
this game it will change. MG42 is in a nice setup. We'll get the suppression. Will the Gurkhas be able to jump into the house? Nope. And the push
We're
was
losing a
stopped there in the
victory point
tracks.
to enemy action.
What? RedxWings, why did you lose your MG there?
Our victory point is being overrun.
How on earth did RedxWings
The enemy has our victory
lose
point
this
now.
MG? I think he had 2 MGs, didn't he? Nope, cancelled the other one. Damn, here we go, we have off map on the way, or on map, recce package from the Gurkhas that got that with the last patch.
Gurkha are arming for combat now. Deploy when ready.
Second Gurkhas on the field, by the way, or was called in earlier. He needs infantry training. Looks like a Thompsons don't disappoint. They get the wipe on the Stummel with the support of the AT gun, or the other way around, but you get the idea. And it looks like it, from a relatively mediocre
The enemy
early
has
game,
taken
it
our
shifted into a
territory.
decent mid game. They're getting the wipe, regaining map control. But this mine will hurt. And it saves the day for the coastal. No upgrades yet from either player. Healers on the way from HulkSMASH. As expected, more to the front line of things. RedxWings flooding a little bit of manpower. So he could get a LV, even though LV timing is kinda gone now. On the other side though, HulkSMASH does not have any AT at the moment on the field. So a Humber or maybe a tech up into a Steward will definitely hurt. Here we go. Veterans, one of the Gurkhas has been used, forcing off both coastals.
The enemy has claimed a sector.
Double MG door, great reaction from HulkSMASH to keep those
We're
sprinting
losing a victory
Gurkhas under
point to
control.
enemy action.
Ah, we see my favorite dish. The wire sandbag sandwich. One layer is missing though.
Victory
I
point
think we have it
is
over
in
here.
enemy hands.
Yes, the barbed wire sandbag sandwich.
We're losing a victory point.
Never disappoints, especially now with the buff of the build time of the wire.
We can now construct Bishop's self-propelled.
What?
Victory point lost. The enemy has control.
Okay, kids. I have no idea what will happen next. We have a bishop tag. Bishop is a really, really interesting choice. Their first bishop is in the queue.
Threatening a victory point.
And a little bit greedy. Or greedy beyond. Obviously, against double MG, you want to have indirect fire, but you could just
Victory
get a
point
mortar.
belongs
Could get
to
the
the enemy.
doctrinal heavy mortar. Convert the the truck into a bolster, which is really, really strong.
We're losing a fuel point
But the
to enemy action.
bishop is really expensive. And HulkSMASH is not that far off from attack. And I'm not sure... Oh, that might be a Goner Pioneer.
Bishop artillery carrier.
Nope, he gets around the corner just in time. So the Bishop will now do either everything or it will do nothing and die in vain.
A victory point is being overrun.
It's really, really dangerous. Especially since he has 0 snare options there.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
The Wizard tried to use artillery but gets nicely dodged. Gurkhas just get around the corner, and here we go. First barrage is on the way in this area. Here we go. Gurkha's coming around. Second MG trying to deny it, but this Gurkha will be fine. Throws the smoke.
Territory lost.
Do we have light vehicle training? Nope. Keep in mind, light vehicle training is a great or a really important upgrade for the Bishop due to the CD cooldown buff. Recce up with Recce smoke. Gurkha's going in. And early Gurkha Lee has been used. And look at the damage. Thompsons do not respect your feelings, bro. Or Coastal. Oh, that's dangerous. Yeah, repairing while this off-map is still going. And the Pioneer bites the dust. Was the Bishop maybe the right call? He will get destroyed.
Victory point under enemy control.
The expected center control, which HulkSMASH was expecting from the bunker, never really came into effect. Now it's gone. We have a P4 though in the queue from HulkSMASH. MG is getting rebuilt and an AT gun is in the queue, so RedxWings was flooding a little bit of manpower there, how it looks like it. By the way, he went for saturated artillery rush for the extra shells first, so volunteer infantry will be a little bit off then. The cheaper reinforcement.
Machine gun and crew are ready for orders.
No training upgrade yet.
Rolling our training to all anti-tank weapon and crew on the field.
Bishop could get fire ready. P4 says, Guten Tag, how are you doing? Gurkhas have to retreat. Other Gurkhas are all the mines getting swept. By the way, coastal wall has been unlocked, so we have cheaper mines.
Training completed. We have a surplus of command points, Commander.
Double AT gun firing up. P4 will get away with just 1 HP left.
Victory point.
And maybe the Bishop wasn't that bad of an idea with double AT gun backup.
The enemy has control.
The coastals don't have the best pushing power, so you can comfortably zone out the coastals there with the MG support. However, map control is still under firm grip of HulkSMASH. At least VP control is really in favor of HulkSMASH.
Give them space, crew. 6-pounder deploying. We'll cover you.
Self-propelled artillery.
Promotion.
A strategic point is being
What's the
overrun.
follow-up for RedxWings? He could tech up soon. And I think once he techs up and gets the first tank out, he will perform better. Overall, I like RedxWings' late game options.
Repeat. Sector
Coastals don't offer much in the late game except AT gun bunkers, which are unlocked. But that's it basically. You have to rely on P4 as your armor. And keep in mind, Brits have way better late game options armor-wise than Wehrmacht does without the Doctrine. Or without the late game armor Doctrine. MG42 gets recruit there. And the AT gun bugs get countered by double AT gun and the Bishop, so... If RedxWings can weather the next 5 to 6 minutes without dying, he has good chances to win this game. But it won't be easy. The P4 will dominate the flanks. AT guns can't move around that much.
The enemy has our victory points now.
That might be a tough task, but not an impossible one. We have support weapon training or team weapon training.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Gurkhas could use a little bit more field presence though. I think even though the Thompsons do a lot of damage, a little bit the Vickers or the Bren upgrade would have been better. Maybe less damage but more field presence because you are getting forced off less due to being able to sit in cover to maximize damage. It's barraging the new build bunker. And I think he should use the Bishop more as a tool to contain the MGs. And don't stack your AT guns like this, because otherwise you can do both of them with one barrage or with one shot. At least this building will soon be gone, so let's shots collide with it.
We have command points available for use.
Triple cap is on the way. But the Wizard of the Coast is using his magic. Second P4 is on the way.
We're losing a munitions point.
RedxWings did tech up.
Our opponent is in control of
But he's bleeding a lot of manpower. Because of not having infantry or volunteer infantry. So Crusader or whatever follow-up option will be delayed heavily. Yeah, not sure. Map is really red again. The thing is though, once RedxWings is able to get those gaps where he forces off the MG with the Bishop, he will immediately rout the whole army of HulkSMASH. Because they are basically useless without MG support, anti-infantry wise. And HulkSMASH realizes that and gets a third MG. That's a really MG heavy build. But the Bishop can't just do that much, either barraging the heal bunker or the MGs. So overall, I think that's a good call there.
Position's ours. Artillery overhead. Any cover will do.
Look how fast they build cover! Even under fire they build cover! Nah man, that should not be a thing. But damn, artillery support is coming in. And we have a Matilda on the way. I think Matilda is a great addition. P4 struggles to penetrate it. To be fair, Matilda also struggles to penetrate the P4, but you don't really need the penetration. Because you have double AT gun with team weapon training, so you just need something to take damage.
The beggars are threatening a fuel point.
And force off infantry, or the MGs.
We're losing a victory point.
So I like this addition, but like I said, he's investing more and more into a static army. which on such a large map as Villa Fiore might be a mistake, cause then HulkSMASH will just dominate the flanks.
We have 200 points remaining.
Oh, Bishop is in a pickle. Where are the AT guns? Oh, they're on the other side of the world. We have a Crusader on the field, but Bishop goes down.
Bishop artillery has been destroyed at last.
Ah, boy. That might be game now. Bishop is such a slow tag, especially in 1v1. And no. Well, at least RedxWings has no tier 4 up. And could afford the second Crusader soonish, and with triple Royal Engineer, the downtime will be relatively low. But still.
Well, victory point lost. The enemy has control.
But yeah, map control is really in favor of HulkSMASH.
Sector lost. Repeat, sector lost. Damn it! The enemy holds all victory points.
Yeah, the Bishop tag really broke the back of RedxWings there.
Damnation!
I think a more traditional LV build would have done amazing with the early wipe of the 251. There were no AT on the field. It kind of would have forced RedxWings into an HulkSMASH into an AT gun. And that would have delayed the tech up. The Gurkhas would have still had plenty of room to push. We have the Nebel now on the field. Well, how often do you see a Nebel at 1v1? Trying to hunt those double AT guns, but with Veteran C2 and team weapon training, they should easily get away. He gets an MG42 though. We have an AT gun bunker, by the way, in middle. And now the problem with the bunkers will soon kick in, where he's a... Oh, new Bishop! Don't do this! Just get multiple Crusaders on the field.
Airburst shells will decimate enemy infantry concentrations.
Oh no, kids. I think the Bishop is a really, really big mistake.
We've 100 points left.
Good as new. It's done. What now?
Yeah, I think RedxWings will bleed out before the Bishop does any meaningful damage.
Bishop 25-pounder carrier is ready.
Double AT guns are doing great damage, but that's... yeah, the tank traps are coming up. RedxWings is... HulkSMASH is now doing basically everything to hinder movement for RedxWings. So that the single Crusader has to run into the AT gun bunkers.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Hold on before getting beaten up by a double AT gun though.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Bishop is opening for... oh, Royal Engineer gets picked off.
Enemy hands.
Smoke the FG. But yeah,
75 points remaining.
75 VPs remaining.
rations points to enemy action.
Yeah, and here we go, 80 gun bunkers doing so much damage. RedxWings is now in a chokehold. That's one thing that he wanted to deny with the bishop. Well, he was not able to deny it, though it's coming in full force.
One last stand, gentlemen. We've only 50 points left. 5 command points available. Acknowledge.
I think double AT gun without bishop would have been done the trick.
A victory point is being overrun. Crusader tank knocked out.
Yeah, Crusader gets picked off somewhere. Trying to go around there.
The enemy has our victory point now.
And RedxWings just moving everything forward and dying on the way.
Our anti-tank gun crew has been killed.
Yeah, and RedxWings throws in the towel. GG, well played, nonetheless. 1 up for Mr. RedxWings. So, see you in a sec with game number 2. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 2 between HulkSMASH and RedxWings. Game number 1 was a really decisive victory there for HulkSMASH. He showed his way. Let's see if he's able to replicate this as USF again. He's going for a barracks with Royal with a scout, so nothing unusual there. And RedxWings as deck immediately going for like, nah, I don't care. I will play something else as normal. Double bike.
Squad is ready and able.
So we saw that once last tournament from him, and it did not work out whatsoever. He died right away. So let's see if he worked on his strategy and he's now to do some real damage. Following up the double bike with a Panzer Pioneer. Will be interesting game for sure. Map control should be in favor of RedxWings though. With double bike he should have so much capping power and speed that it should not have any troubles getting on the map. Scouts capping over here. Not much is going on. I don't expect much fighting for the foreseeable future. At least RedxWings is not really interested in fighting. He just wants to cap. Here we go. First engagement, which RedxWings should lose. But it looks like HulkSMASH is not interested. He's interested. He's sending mixed signals, so it looks like RedxWings is just running away. He's not eager to fight.
Riflemen are ready.
First AP has been drained. The bike should give some good map control on this map, or especially on this map, due to its being a large map with some exposed resources on the flank, where it can be hard, especially for USF, to contest those bikes. Will be interesting to see how HulkSMASH reacts there. No mines yet. Bike running the long way back. How often do you see a unit back here? Probably never. We have an assault grenadier on the field now.
Rifleman squad deployed.
Oh, Panzer Pioneer getting a beating. I think they will lose this. Oh, HulkSMASH now running away. I think, yeah, RedxWings not following up was a huge mistake.
Our territory is cut off from supply. Reconnect with it.
Early assault grenadiers on the feet, but there is no 250, so we can't. He's not able to use the strength of the assault grenadier with the assault disembark.
Area secured. In contact.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
Bike will deny the decap there though. And getting some nice damage in. And Bike is just running around and capping and decapping. We have now a sweeper or pioneer on the way. Will it be a sweeper pioneer or a mining pioneer? Obviously both are not exclusive to each other, but it will kind of determine how the first ammunition will be spent by HulkSMASH. And bikes will always get away. Bikes never die.
Infantry support research completed.
Captain is on the
and
field.
captain is
Pioneer
assigned
gets
to you.
cancelled and queued again.
We've lost a scout squad.
Oh, Scout gets picked off. First wipe of the game. RedxWings, having such a small army, is keeping such a great grip on the map. He tagged tier 1.5.
Supplies are cut off. We have holes in our front
He's
line.
obeying normal Labo. That's true, but both players are just bending the reality.
One of our munitions points is being neutralized.
But yeah, the constant decapping by the bike must be so annoying. But RedxWings is cut off, so no resources for
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
our Dex player. At the first bike,
The enemy have taken territory
not
from us.
is not dying. Bike never dies. Oh, the decap caps is such an important timing for HulkSMASH. It really delays the flak. RedxWings is waiting for the flak,
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
and then he wants to go for the I ever call it, I think.
They pushed us off a sector. Sector lost. No contact. Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Alright, bike will get away. AT gun from HulkSMASH all the way. He's expecting the half track. Oh, Italian infantry. Where did his fuel go? We have
We have
6 men.
anti-tank crews reporting
that
in.
VSL. Why go?
Howard, now would be a fantastic.
It feels like RedxWings is so indecisive that he might not throw the game. First bike goes down. Mario Kart. Yeah. Well, I was expecting a lot, but not those boys. Still no flak, by the way.
Our Greyhound is here. Commander, it's done. Enemy movement. near our victory
GG goes
point.
to yes. It's RedxWings. You never know what's going on in his head.
Enemy fire. Up to making their move.
And Greyhound, it's so funny, right? HulkSMASH was expecting the flak. Like, there's no units on the field, so what's the point? Why float so much resources? So I think that makes sense. And then there's no flak because
Enemy movement near
RedxWings
our
is
victory point.
stalling into Augusta.
Engineers on the hook.
A victory point has fallen into enemy control.
It's so funny, man. So the AT gun is basically now a dead unit. And I expect the second any second.
Commander, we've lost a sector. Territory sector claimed by the enemy.
Yes, never pre-built AT until you need pre-built AT and you die to it. Greyhound just disrespecting this one model.
That's it. Point size. Shit! Taking heavy fire!
Grenades, TNT, and sucks.
He's using this. I'm telling you, we see those now.
1918 automatic rifles will be distributed to the men.
Ah, I knew it!
Victory point.
My favorite unit! You have to go home, Panzer Pioneer.
Victory point now under enemy.
Toy grenade does nothing.
Don't push your luck.
A victory point is under enemy control now.
Chewing us up.
Browning automatic rifles have arrived.
How do they fare against the Greyhound with upgrades? Yeah. We pretend we didn't see that. This is over, man.
Sector gone. We must take it back.
Yeah, kids. Don't do this at home. Have a supervising adult around if you want to do something like this.
One of our sectors is now in enemy hands.
I think RedxWings is dead. Do that anywhere. Oh, I pulled the cable from my headset out of my
Tracking
computer.
them on 300 points. A victory point is under attack. We must
Alright, I'm back. Yeah.
They've captured a victory point.
HulkSMASH nearly has 100% map control. I don't know, Orange Pest. That might be worth it to check out. So, Orange Pest, when will you come back?
Rifleman down. No survivors.
Or are you now a full-time... Are you still playing Warhammer 3?
My retinue are taking losses.
Or is it now Warcraft? And the game is... so never. Understandable.
So much for peace and quiet.
Shotgunning away, Mr. Greyhound.
50 points. Sniper is on the field. He needs orders.
That zone looks good enough.
Private Jackson is on the field.
Squad is back to full strength. Inside, let's go.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
This map control, man. RedxWings is so damn
Now
toast.
under enemy control.
Private. I believe Private. Yeah. Will he die to a martyr while sitting inside of a bell tower? We
Territory
don't
is being
know.
contested.
Fuck me, they're taking pot shots. Keep your heads down.
points remaining.
It's a nice addition though. I think it gets the Gustas. It's a good call. It's so damn expensive.
HMG team deployed.
If RedxWings wins this, it will be the comeback of the tournament.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Yeah, RedxWings. Let's go for tier 2 to get the Martyr so we can have a more accurate Private Jackson death.
A victory point is under enemy control now.
Keep your heads down.
Do we have
Victory point is
any
under attack.
upgrades?
We must act.
Nope. I'm surprised that HulkSMASH only has 160 fuel in the bank.
It captured a
Feels
victory
like it
point.
should be way more. Let's have a look. How much fuel did
Enemy
he
forces are
gain?
converging on a fuel point.
Nearly 100, more than 100 fuel more than RedxWings. Do we have tier 4 already? Yeah. Ah, we have a backtank to yeah. That makes sense why it feels so low, because he backtanked into WCS.
Fuel point is being lost.
WSC, I mean. Weapon upgrade sent. You know what I mean. God damn it, abbreviations. Ah, Gusta's minesweeping. It's always fun because they're so cheap to
Reports of enemy
reinforce.
movement near our victory point. Sector lost. No contact. They have taken our
Private Jackson
victory
hits veteran C1.
point. Our line is collapsing. Enemy taking our points.
Tank depot is now coming up for HulkSMASH. And once the tank hits, RedxWings is so damn toast. Like, he has zero proper AT. He has only the dank hunters.
All purpose marked. There, and there. Get down!
Gusta's going in, but I don't think they will win this without Flamer and 2 models down.
Territory point is no longer under our control.
So much for peace and quiet.
It's not looking good. We have a 30 cal now even on the field.
Stand high, boys.
Bike gets picked off by Mr. Greyhound. Just kiting the Gustas, but oh, Private Jackson has to retreat. Nice smoke there. No, we have the sprinting Gustas.
He's dead. Damn it! Someone get us out of here.
But we will maybe see a dead one. Nope.
The enemy is
Look how
our victory
tanky
point.
Gustas are with veteran squad leaders. Keep moving, RedxWings. Gustas know how to fire flamethrowers on the move.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it. Enemy is losing their grasp. They're
I have to
down 100
admit,
points.
even though RedxWings is pretty dead for quite some time,
Victory point
he's
is
still
falling
holding
into
better
enemy control.
than I anticipated. I thought he would be 100% capped.
Contact! Get down!
But the ground is a big problem.
Think they know we're here. Fine! Hold your ass!
Yeah. He does not even have enough ammo for his second flavor throw is finally on the way. But the 105 will hit so
Sherman
hard.
105 is reporting in.
It will definitely be no fun.
Enemy movement near a victory point. Last stretch now. Sherman's down
boy.
to 75 points.
I don't know what RedxWings can make.
Reports of enemy
can
movement
do.
near our victory point.
Get on that 50!
Oh, we have the ultimate clown car.
A victory point is under attack.
Where do the other models go? Questions that nobody can
Enemy
answer.
down to only 50 points. You've captured a victory point.
Yeah, RedxWings. Nice stun nade though. But your Panzerplane gets smoked anyways.
You're a victory point. Their sniper's not responding.
Private Jackson bites the dust.
Victory point. We've lost the weapon crew. All dead.
Should smoke, if smoke is not on CD.
Anti-tank crew killed in action.
Will this be the magical comeback?
Enemy forces on 10 points.
It took.
We've lost control of the sector.
Victory is ours.
Yeah. GG well played nonetheless. 2-0 for HulkSMASH. Showing off who's boss. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. See you in a sec. And then we will decide what we will cast next.
We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.